Open your heart in unconditional love as a chalice for indivisible essence. Let the sacrament of unity be served within you. Aloha and welcome to Moana Divine Readings. Sorry, I had to think about that for a moment. Just a little bit of a lag from Mercury retrograde, I guess. And thank goodness Mercury retrograde is over. We have survived and we have just processed all that old stuff, releasing and gaining new perceptions and conceptions, and just conceptualizing new beginnings and embracing all these new beginnings. So thank you for being here with me today, and welcome to Divine. Sorry, I can't even say it. I'm trying to say it like smoothly, right? Moana's Divine Readings. There we go. Thank you and welcome. And welcome again for those who have seen my readings already. And I embrace all of you. These readings are slightly different, and today is actually going to be different than others that I have done in the past. It's still kind of the same reading. I'm just doing things a little bit differently. I'm going to try to do this a lot quicker today. However, for my readings in general, they're a little bit different. They're based on Hawaiian principles, always about healing and always integrating and coming from universal divine messages that I receive. And with that, I try to remain in a wholeness of the collective, wholeness of balance of energies, that yin and yang coming together, not just the yin, not just the yang, but what are these energies meant to be in a completion as a whole, not oppositions. Even though in some descriptions I may describe them as opposing energies in order to exemplify a point. Today I have things set up. I have meditated, always meditate over the cards, prayed, pule, did my pules prayers for the messages to come through. And of course the universe does not play. They always give me the right messages, and here we have it. So the reading, that little statement that just came from the book of the Mayan Oracle, and that came from the one right here. Okay, coming into that new love. And it's just amazing. These cards came out. I promise you, I prayed and I shuffled them, and this is what came out. And as we have the Aha. For those of you who are familiar with some of the star glyphs of the Mayans, Aha is the sun. And how perfect coming out is the sun. After all that kind of like, I say darkness, and I say that with love because we need darkness in order to see the light, right? And here it is. Out comes the darkness, out comes the sun. So a lot of sunny days moving forward, coming into this universal love. I just kind of did the reading, what I just read, that paragraph there. So it's time to open up our hearts, y'all. It's time to open our hearts. And that's because we can trust now, because we have stepped into a point after releasing and, coming through that walk of looking at, things we didn't want to see. And then, but being able to, have that strength to embrace, what is my truth? Because it's not about, the things that hurt me. It's about, what are these things trying to push me forward? Okay, great. So, yeah, coming out of that retrograde, things coming up so we can see them, even though it may be painful. The whole thing is so we can get stronger and past that pain. And that way it pushes us more into who we truly are, more into that newer sector of life, to move forward and grow and become more powerful. And this is what just talks about, the adventurous quest. So when we're coming into that new, Sometimes that also is a little scary, and that makes us hesitant because we're coming into a whole new realm of things that we're not sure of because we haven't experienced them yet. That's the whole point of this oneness, this new. So open up your heart to this new adventure, right? Come into it and embrace it. Allow it to show you, because now you can trust it. You can trust that it's, you know, you surpassed, you know, all that trials and tribulations. You surpassed that, and you won the victory. If we think of the Six of Wands card, it's the victory time. The sun is coming out for us. It's bringing us blessing. It's bringing us gifts, and that's what this card is all about here from the Isis Oracle cards. It's the Pyramid of Light. Okay, and you know, step your vibration deeper into love. Again, open up your heart, stepping into, I'm sorry, the focus, there it is, a little bit better. So step into your vibration of deeper love. And that's also about embracing yourself, completely accepting who you are and accepting yourself. Sorry, the camera is moving a little bit. I'm kind of holding it. So this is all about coming into you. Now, I may do another video because this one's going to be quick. Maybe going deeper into these three cards here. There's a lot. I can actually talk 2 hours about it, but I'm not. I'm trying to keep this under actually 15 minutes if I can. But yeah, so embrace the new you. And I think that's a message in itself. And that's a big enough message because it's all about experiencing, not really talking about it. But the thing is, the key is open up your heart, embrace it, and walk through that portal into your whole new life. It's going to be totally unrecognizable. It's meant to be unrecognizable because it's meant to put you in a place you've never been before. And that's where we want to be. We don't want all the old stuff. That Mercury retrograde, the 5 planets that have, some are still in retrograde, that we had all those 5 planets in retrograde was to show us all the lessons of the things that we want to release. So we don't want any of that anymore moving forward. All right, we're going to move on to the, and this is the Druid, sorry, I'm not good at remembering names, the Druid Craft Tarot. And I should remember that one. So first we begin with our middle self. This is our lower self, message from our lower self. This is who we are here manifesting on earth. This is, you know, what our deeper subconscious level of ourself, more of our, more of our mundane, not mundane, but our root self. Kind of like the raw self, like if there's an ego or anything, but it comes up to show us what it wants us to see, so we can learn that lesson. And then this is from the higher self. This is from your divine self. Okay, and this position is from things we're not seeing, energies that are coming in that we're not seeing, that are trying to help us, propel us, move forward, even if it's still from darkness. And then this is things that we are seeing, but maybe Spirit wants us to pay a little more attention. And this is energy that is contributing, okay, to all ourselves. And then I'm going to pick a card, this top card here, when we're all aligned, like an outcome card for when our 3 selves are aligned, the energy that's producing. I also forgot to mention, this is a general reading. This is not designated into the different horoscopes. However, if you feel to be here, it is meant for you. Also, general reading, take what you can that resonates, and what doesn't resonate, you know, just leave it to the side. And yeah, some of it may resonate, all of it may resonate, none of it may resonate. But yeah, just take how you will. And again, other thing I wanted to bring about this card here is, this is all about also coming out of the darkness into the light. If we see the sun there's a how over there. If we see the sun coming out at the top right here, and so that's about like coming out of the darkness, like the tomb, right? Coming in, waking up into the sun. And that's what's going on. So this is also about, this card also talks about obstacles that have been in our way and removing those obstacles so we can step into a higher vibration of ourselves. Okay, and that's all about what just happened, what just been revealing through all this last month retrograde. Okay, and I do apologize. I'm kind of holding this to kind of make things a little faster. I just wanted to get this reading out. Okay, so what are our, oh wow, look at that, the Lord. The Lord is he is the Emperor, all right, and so okay, I'm only going to talk about what the aspects that the messages are revealing for this card for me. And this is totally what's going on, what we just said. This is stepping totally into your being, okay? So sometimes this can talk about control issues. Well, if there is any control issues coming up, I would say that is that not letting go, not opening up your heart, okay? So trust, open up your heart. So let go of those types of control issues, and just make sure you're opening up your heart, because you are stepping into your power. This is confirmed right here. This is you right now. So I'm going to actually talk about that in a minute after I do the 3. And so the lower self coming from, your subconscious, and we have King of Pentacles. Wow. Pretty powerful cards coming out. King of Pentacles refers to absolutely manifesting. So now you're manifesting what you've been trying to manifest possibly your whole life. But you are getting it together. You're stepping into your power. And the Kings doesn't necessarily mean a male or female energy. This is talking about the energy. It is that of a masculine energy. It is that of one stepping into one's power. But it's doing that because also Pentacles is all about taking the time out to do things right. So he's going to be a righteous king. He's going to manifest everything that is right. And that's what's coming in. So also what's coming in for you is that underlying energies that are coming in is foundation. And everything is being creative. You can trust that anything that's coming into your life now is going to last, because you have done the work. You have done the research, the education, if you will. Coming up here to your higher self. Oh wow, this card has been coming up so much. What a powerful card! And thank you, Spirit. Coming into, this is what you're walking into. Is the Ace of Pentacles. Wow, we got Pentacles. So if energies are Taurus, Capricorn, and Virgo, that could possibly, especially with this king, even though this is referring to our soul energies, what we project, we also attract. So we may be attracting a Leo, that's fire. We may be attracting he does kind of look Taurus-y, doesn't he? A Taurus, Capricorn, or a Virgo. Okay, and that really stable energy. So, but new beginnings are coming your way, manifesting. Even your higher self, the higher spirits, divine, wants you to know this. So here's the energy contributing to this. And these are energies that are external energies that are surrounding us right now. And we have the Prince of Wands. Wow. So a lot of creative energy coming in, passion coming in, fast moving energy. So things that are coming in for you now may be moving a lot faster. There is this sense, sorry, I keep hitting the thing. There is this sense of that faster energy are coming in. They're moving forward. Things are moving forward. So a bit of caution to just also make sure you pace yourself. This is why this is coming from your subconsciousness. It's this list. So listen to your instincts. Really importantly, is going to be important. So he's going to also tell you. He also knows when to act. This king knows. This king, if this is like going to war kind of thing, like sending your people to war, he knows when to send this guy in. Okay, he knows when to send him in. He's the guy that says, "Okay, wait for it." And now. So So timing, there's going to be a time of rest. There's going to be a time of action. There's going to be a time to do more research or investigate what is needed that's coming in. So that's why this energy is very, very important. Again, Taurus, Capricorn, and Virgo. And you may be a Taurus, Capricorn, or Virgo watching this. But yes, Wand. So Leo, Sagittarius, and Aries energies. So coming in, sometimes doesn't always think, but he gets his job done. But also a lot of passion. Look at that red cape, like, wow, I am going to make this happen. So this is the new, right? This is that new, this oneness, this love. Okay, open up your heart to your love, your passion, and follow that and go for it. This is also a time to go for things. This is a time to go for things. We got the sun as our background. You got spirit backing you up, not just spirit, but the sun spirit backing you up. So, which means it is, if we think of the sun card in the tarot, he could be represented too. The sun card in the tarot, where everything's coming in, good things are coming in, that is backing you up, as well as he's the last card. He is the 20, so there's that too. But he's also the last card of the in the Oracle deck here. He's the last star glyph. So, okay, yes. So, Ahau, he's also the last of the star glyphs. So, if we think of the major arcanas in the tarots, the last card of the cycle, because Ahau is the sun. He also represents the cycle, right? Especially like in the Mayans, they're very, 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 very critical. They're very much about cycles. Everything was about, cycles, and they very much followed, one of the cycles was the cycles of the sun, and that was very significant for them. So if we think about the cycles, we think of the major arcana, the cycles of the Fool, going from 0 all the way to 21, the cycle of his life. So the end of that cycle was the world, and how he's also like revered by the Egyptians as, he is the one that created the world. Okay, so he's the sun god Ra. So very, very significant. And so if we think of the cycle, he can also represent coming to the end of the cycle. And that is so very specifically message coming through here with you're at the end of a cycle, now coming into your new cycle, and here's the one. Right, so the one is like the magician, the magic coming through. So open up your heart to that. Open up your heart to this new amazing energies that are coming in for you, because it is everything is being created anew, and that's so significant, and that's what's coming forth as well from the divine right here, the divine spirit, however you see that. So this is the energies that are coming, that we're not seeing. Wow. So this is typically like a marriage card, but to me, this card also represents, the Four of Wands also represents very significantly, festivals, but it's a festivities of marriage, and not necessarily it could be, some of y'all may just necessarily, with all this new beginnings and stuff, that quite possibly marriage could be on the forefront for some people. However, this also represents like coming together of unity, of like family reunions almost, but coming together like, oh, I haven't seen you, and now you start a new relationship with one of your siblings or family members that like, oh wow, we never bonded when we were kids, but holy cow, I see what you're doing is amazing, and it's totally like aligned what I'm doing. A unity in communities and businesses, and so marriage can also represent when we think of merging businesses, that kind of stuff. So but partnerships, but it's not just partnering up with somebody, it's a passionate, again, this Knight of Swords is coming in, and see, wow, he's coming in, he's all over. He's coming in, he's going upside down, woo! But he's coming in pretty fast, and so, but this is major celebrations happening. Yes, I have fun with my tarot cards. So yeah, when you're behind the camera, I play with them, right? Like, oh, I make the, Queen or King of Cups kiss. Oh, I love you, honey. But anyways, so So, but major celebrations. This is big celebrations. Very, very, very strong, very powerful. If some of you are on the forefront of coming into a union with a very significant other, this may be in your future coming up. Okay, so energies we are seeing, that's sometimes it's there, but Six of Wands there. Oh my gosh. Wow, y'all, what a reading. This is so awesome. Right after Mercury retrograde. I will never forget this reading. Okay, Six of Wands, victory. So you are feeling it. You are starting to see the evidence of all those trials and tribulations and hard work. Sorry, I do speak a little. I'm not, I don't, press religion or anything like that. I'm open. I follow Hawaiian ways. But I do love some of the expressions from the Bible, biblical expressions. But however, this is general read. This is for everyone. So however you see fit, that it works for you. This is the Six of Wands, victory. So we are seeing the evidence of coming in of all that hard work, all that pain, and all that, like, oh my gosh, is this ever going to come to an end? Why does this keep happening to me? But because you kept stepping forward, because you kept going with the punches, you kept rolling with the punches, that, look, I'm coming in. He knew the right time to send out his warriors. Woo! And he won the victory, the 11-year war. Well, to me, it feels like a 30-year war. But anyways, but we have won. We're walking in now victorious. And there's that red cape, the passion. Because you kept stepping forward, you kept having faith, even though when some days it was hard. It was like, I don't know where my faith is today, but I'm just going to keep marching forward, and here you are. You have arrived. This is all new. We're just going to finish off with when everything's alive. Woo! Okay, look at this. So we have the Four of Wands, and then after this celebration of coming together, and this is a strong one. This is big. To me, this is not like, a little marriage or something. This is the whole, like, almost like a Princess Diana and Prince Charles wedding, y'all. This card, to me, always represents a huger, larger than life type of celebration. And then after we get married, we get birth. So something new is definitely going to be birth. Look at her. She knows. She's ready. I don't. The Spirit gave me this message. Like, why does Spirit have such a sense of humor and make me sound so terrible? She's ready to pop, y'all. But it's like, I don't. Hey, y'all. She worked hard. She really took care of this baby for 9 months or 40 weeks, and she's been loving it. Not just taking care of it like nutrition wise or doing her yoga, prenatal yoga and stuff, and seeing the midwife, or if you see your OBGYN. But anyway, I'm going to speak midwife because these are Druid cards, right? So anyway, she's seen her midwife. And she's taking care of everything. But not only that, herself, in her heart, she has nurtured that baby. Look how that baby's happy. He's like, wow. She's full there with happiness and love. So she's nurtured that baby. And so the birth of something great is coming. And it's designed specifically for you. This is your baby. Whatever you've been manifesting or putting your energies towards, you are about to see that baby come out into total fruition. That is incredible. I'm just going to put that right at the forefront right here. Then see, look, right? Oh yeah, see, I put it right there with that Ace of Pentacles. And I'm just going to pick one last card from the Druid as a Druid animal, and we have the owl. Oh my! So this is amazing advice from the Druid animal world. He is the one, this card specifically is known, the owl. We all know about the owl. He's the night bird. He's the one that actually, he has the wisdom of the night. He has the wisdom. You see the moon in the background right there. So he has the wisdom of the moon, and he knows when to do things, when not. But you see, he does all his preparation in the background. He does a lot of his work in the background. So people don't even know all the things he's done until, like, all of a sudden, whoosh, he sweeps in, right? Just like this Knight of Wands. So he swoops in like this Knight of Wands, and then you know he's there. So very much that energy, like just keep doing what you need to do. And also have faith. Have faith in your intuition. This is really intuitive. Sometimes actually this may give you the I'm getting like a message. Sometimes we may need to do something in the background. You know, not to let too many people know until you're ready. So basically do what you need to do. And you know, people don't have to, you know, people can mind their business. They'll find out soon enough. And it, you know, it's not being dishonest or sneaky, y'all. It's just, it's like, you know what? I don't even know what's completely going on here. So just let me figure this out, and then I'll let you know. I'll get back to you, okay? So you may have to take that time out for yourself. And that's coming through forth. I think there was another card. I can't remember. Oh, yes. With the King of Pentacles right here. You may need to just, hey, wait a minute. I just need this moment. We need to stop and rest for a second and just gather our resources again. And meditate and gather all that information. And then I'll let you know what's going on. So, yes, beautiful card. He's also one that... He's also one that beats all the odds because he's able to do things in the dark, and he comes into the light. Always very, very strong. I love the owl. Is my favorite bird. I love the owl. Very wise. A lot about wisdom, but also very much about intuitive wisdom. All right, y'all. I'm gonna leave it here. Yeah, wow. This is hard for me to do a quick reading, but I think I did it pretty good. I leave it here, y'all. Love and light. The sun's coming out. Please continue. Please have the faith. You're going to be celebrating soon enough. And, you know, everything is going to be, all that hard work is going to be paid off. You're going to start getting, you know, you're going to start seeing all the gifts and everything coming in. Your victory is here. You have arrived. Thank you very much. Love and light. Aloha. Love you all. Thank you for joining me, and I hope to see you next month. I may do, again, a more in detail reading with those guys. You can let me know in the comments. Please keep them nice or constructive. I don't mind constructive as long as it comes from a place of love. The sun is coming in. It's coming out, and I'm just going to leave it there. Aloha, Kekahi, Kekahi. Love one another. All right. Lots of love and blessings. Aloha. Aloha, and welcome to the Mudra part of our August 2019. I almost said midweek because it is, mid-month because it is mid-month right now, but it's for the whole month of August. But we can take it for a month, so we can take it into September 15th. But yes, for your August reading 2019. So this reading we have Aha, the sun. So interesting, we're here in the dark because the sun comes out in the darkness. And so we're doing it like full moon, the occurring full moon. This is actually the full moon night here in Nova Scotia. So we have a how, and the mudra is you start here, put a palm facing towards you, and then you're going to rotate the palms outward and up and around, kind of radiating, like bringing the sun in. So we're going to bring the sun energy in from the darkness. And the affirmation is, I am a child of the light, crowned with self-authority and transparency of the divine child that I know myself to be. And we're going to do that with the mudra speed time. Okay, here we go. I am a child of the light, crowned with self-authority and transparency of the divine child I know myself to be. I am a child of the light, crowned with self-authority and transparency of the divine child I know myself to be. I am a child of the light, crowned with self-authority and transparency I know myself to be. Thank you very much. I hope you enjoyed, and have a great rest of the month. And fall is coming, such a beautiful season, and we'll see you in September.